What's the deal, Bloody Gang? Beep. What's up, Bloody Gang? So today we're going to be doing Never Have I Ever. Let's get started. Never have I ever smoked weed. I used to get high all the time. Okay. Never have I ever bought a pair of fake J's. Oh, wrong one. Oh, right one. I have not. I do not wear Jordans. If you know anything about me, you know that I'm not into Jordans. I don't like Jordans. If you buy me Jordans, I will send them back. My parents bought me Jordans my whole life, and I never wore them. Every pair my parents bought me, I've never worn them. Any guy that I've dated that's been into Jordans and been like, oh, I want to buy you a pair of Jordans, shorty, I'd be like, buy me some Vans. I'm a Vans type of girl. I love Vans, Adidas, Nikes, heels, things of that nature. Don't buy me no Jordans. I'ma send them back. But thanks. Never have I ever lied to a partner. I totally have lied. I'm an omitter. I'm trying to work on it. So even if I don't like lie to somebody that I'm with directly, I will leave certain things out because they didn't directly ask. So I kind of find loopholes, which is basically lying by omission. So I'm trying to work on it, okay? I'm a work in progress every day. First off, let's get into this tea, you guys. Look at my tea. This is from a brand on IG called, I forgot. Never have I ever lost a fight. I definitely have, and I definitely haven't. So let me explain. I've always lost fights with my sister. She's my sister, obviously. There's only one time that I was able to beat my sister in a fight, which is when she was on crutches. You know, I had to get that one when she was handicapped. But any fights other than with my sister, and I would say that I won. But if you beg to differ, bitch, we can get the number 2. Okay. Never have I ever stolen a car. I have. So let me tell you guys this little story. So me and my cousin were at my grandparents' house, and my grandparents used to have this big ass white van in the front yard, and the plan wasn't to steal the van, but we wanted to sit in it and act like we was grown. So we got in the van, and my dumbass ended up hitting something, and my grandma's house was like on a hill, so I hit something, a gear or something, in like an old ass van, and the van literally went back into the street and hit the house across the street. Luckily, we didn't hit any cars, you know, oncoming traffic going in the different directions, but I definitely say that's my experience of stealing a car. Never have I ever kissed someone from the opposite sex. I'm something like a ladies' man, okay? Never have I ever been cheated on in a relationship. I mean, who hasn't been cheated on in a relationship? I definitely have. Not my current relationship. And if you hoes beg to differ and you want to come to me as a woman, now is your time. Speak now or forever hold your peace, honey. Okay, cricket. I ain't hear nothing. I ain't hear no woman. I ain't hear no. Look, I'm coming to you as a woman. That's what I thought. My man is solid, okay? Never have I ever dated more than one person at the same time. I have. If you guys watched my story time of me being a side bitch, oops, I meant side chick, I definitely have dated more than one person at the same time. Never again, sweetie, but I have. Never have I ever sent nudes. Boo, let me tell you this. If you my mans, you getting the nudes, okay? Because this body, baby, I don't even, look. All I'm going to say is, if you my mans, you getting nudes, okay? Period. No shame in my game. Never have I ever had car sex. I have. I actually lost my virginity in a car. It was terrible. Never have I ever snuck a girl or boy into my parents' house. I have. So let me tell you guys this story. I snuck these guys into my grandma's garage, but it wasn't for me. It was me, my sister, and my best friend. And the one guy was there for my sister, one guy was there for my mom. One guy was there for my sister, one guy was there for my friend. And nothing happened, you know, we just snuck him in, and my dad ended up coming in the garage. Like, my dad ended up coming in the garage and, like, seeing me, my sister, and my friend, and was like, hey, what you guys doing down here? Because my dad smokes a lot. So he went down to the garage to smoke. And then he just sees us down there. So he's like, what the hell? So we're like, oh, we're leaving, blah, blah, blah. You know, so we get out, close the lights off, thinking, like, he's not going to go down and smoke. This nigga went down and smoke and starts to hear breathing, because we told the boys, like, listen, nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga, shut the fuck up, nigga, shut the fuck up. And them stupid asses couldn't stop they breathing, so we got caught. Never have I ever thought a partner at any point in time was ugly. I shall have, definitely, usually after dating them, because even if you're ugly and we date, you are the most sexiest man to me on the planet, and I'm gonna let you know that. I'm gonna make you feel that, because that's what you are to me. But there's definitely a few guys that after I end the relationship, I'm like, bruh. Never have I ever skipped school. I have. I used to skip school all the time. I honestly hated school. Not college, but high school. I hated high school. I loved the work. Don't get me wrong. I loved English. I loved the teachers, you know, some of them. But I hated just waking up and having to go to school and be there by a certain time and stay and conform to this. And it just wasn't my thing. So I would always ditch school and get high. And then sometimes I loved English so much. Shouts out to Miss Hawquez, my high school English teacher. I would always be late and I would get high and I would go to her class stoned. I promise you, that woman had to know I was high, but she never said nothing because I had an A in her class, okay? She never said shit. She was just proud that I showed up. And if I wasn't there, she would always email me like, where you at? Where you at, Nia? Get your ass in this class. Anyways, shout out to Miss Hawquez. Never have I ever gotten drunk and done something that I regretted. You guys, I literally have this one time. This is when I only had Soleil, and her dad used to never let me, like, breathe, my nigga. Like, I couldn't do nothing without that little girl. So one day he offered to keep her, you know, and it was during daylight saving times, and I went with my friends to another friend's barbecue at the park. It was like her birthday, and they had drinks on drinks on drinks. So I was drinking from the minute I left my house, like 12 p.m. until like 9 o'clock at night. And what had messed me up was daylight saving, because I was thinking, oh, it's daytime, I'm day drinking, you know what I mean? Because it didn't get dark until like 10 o'clock at night, you know? So I'm thinking I still have time to have fun. And I ended up drinking way too much, mixing way too much liquor, and I blacked out. I literally remember taking a shot of something dark, and I was like walking upstairs, and everything just started wobbling. And then after that, I literally don't remember what happened. Luckily, by the grace of God, I was with people that loved me and that I trusted. And I really don't know what happened even to this day, because nobody even tells me, but they told me like I was kind of tripping, you know, I was kind of saying crazy stuff, but I was good, you know. But they ended up just calling my baby daddy, and he picked me up, I guess. And I woke up the next day in my bed with my phone right next to me and safe. So never have I ever ate the booty. What the fuck do I look like, bro? Ew, never. I don't even like for men to like ask me to do that. Like, why are you asking, bro? Like, I think that's something that you're just supposed to do in the heat of the moment. And then it's like, okay, we can talk later about how that felt, if we should, you know what I mean? But like, if somebody asks me like, oh, can I eat your booty? What? No, sorry. Anyways, never have I ever watched porn. Oops, wrong one. I have. The first porn that I ever watched was girl on girl porn, and that kind of is it. I really am not a girl that masturbates. I never masturbate, literally, unless like my man tells me to. You get me, you get me. But I don't masturbate just on a regular day basis at all. Like, I don't masturbate ever, so I don't watch porn. Never have I ever spent money at the strip club. So let me explain this one. I say I haven't because I was a stripper. I never went in the club and threw money on women. But I say I have because if you know anything about being a stripper, you know we pay tip out fees. We tip the DJ, we tip the house, and everything else. So yes, I have spent money at the strip club, but I've also made money at the strip club. If you feel me, you feel me. Okay? Okay. That wasn't it, bitch. That wasn't it. Okay. Never have I ever gotten rejected. So let me explain this one. So I say I have because like back in like middle school, I used to like have crushes on guys, and I went to school in a place called Escondido, which is like on the outskirts of San Diego, which is San Diego's in California. So I went to school basically with predominantly Mexicans. Escondido is like Little Mexico. And a lot of, like in middle school, I was busty. I had big boobs. I had bigger thighs, bigger butt. A lot of the boys were embarrassed to admit that they liked me. So a lot of guys that I had crushes on were like, ew, that black bitch. And I say I have not because all them niggas is now in my DMs, okay? Since high school, them niggas been in my DMs talking about, baby, I should have never denied you. Baby, I should have never let you go. Nigga, you never had me, though. You know what I'm saying? And I also say I have not because since I've been an adult, like an older woman, I'll say, I am not a shot shooter. I do not shoot my shot at men. If you don't shoot your shot, then don't expect me to approach you. I'm not that type of girl. I'm really shy. Like when it comes to a guy that I like, I don't shoot my shot. Once he shoots his shot, the shyness like loosens up and I flirt and you know, stuff like that. But I never have just went up to a guy and been like, oh my God, you're so cute. Can I get your number? None of that, okay? None of that. So that is all for my never have I evers. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe somewhere around this beach. Don't forget to tell your mamas, you know how this goes. Y'all know how this goes. Don't be playing with me. Don't be playing with me, buddy gang. Don't be playing with me. Y'all better get y'all family to look. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. Bye, bloodies. Thanks for watching.